What's up, guys? This is Sim with Vengeance, and I'm back here with another NCAA Football 14 Arkansas State Red Wolves Dynasty. And today, the 8-0 Arkansas State Red Wolves, who moved up to number 9 in the country, are at home taking on the 3-5 Texas State Bobcats. If you guys are excited for today's video, make sure you guys drop a like. And if you're new to this channel at all, hit that subscribe button down below for more content. My controller died. Oh no. Let's turn it back on. Yeah, that'd be great. But let's get on with this. Recruiting time. And we're going to see how closer we are to seeing how we can get these recruits to come to Ark State. So, like I said, we've already got a few recruits to come here. That's good because, you know, we want people to come by. So, with all those people coming by and wanting to come here, kind of helps us out a little bit. I mean, granted, they're not the best players in the world, but it takes time. It takes time to build greatness like we have with UAB, for example. So, back to the top 25. We're at number 9. How? I don't know. We haven't played anybody special. I don't understand it. We even got a first place vote. USC went 1, Nebraska 2, Iowa 3, Virginia Tech 4, Georgia 5, A&M 6, Florida 7, Alabama 8, Arkansas State 9, Washington 10, and then you got other teams like Stanford, UCLA, Michigan State, Oklahoma, Boise State, Oklahoma State, Ohio State, Texas, Kansas State. There's a lot of good teams in there. Baylor, Oregon. You also have Notre Dame, Auburn, and Clemson, and Florida State, of course. So that rounds up the top 25. On to the conference standings here. I still can't believe we're number 9. That's kind of ridiculous. We haven't played anybody, but we are 5-0 in the conference, 8-0 in regular play. Appalachian State's also 5-0. We're going to be taking on them very soon here. It's going to be one of the last matchups of the year. South Alabama's 0-8. Jesus. But we're going to get on with this game. We should see you on the field. It is going to be a good one here against Texas State. Hope to see you there.
Glad to have you with us in the studio. I'm Reese Davis, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. The Red Wolves have shown few signs of weakness lately. They are exuding confidence in everything they do. String together a few W's, that's exactly what happens. We'll see if they can keep it up. We've done all we can do here. Time to tee it up. Let's send it out to Brad and Kirk for the call. David and I will be with you at halftime.
And we are on the field here at Liberty Bank Stadium with Texas State on the road, coming into our territory and taking on the Arkansas State Red Wolves. Kyle Maxwell and them boys about to get it on. Kyle Maxwell, obviously one of the best rushers in the NCAA. But it looks like we're going to start off with the ball as usual here. It's Kyle Maxwell, about 1 or 2 yards deep into the end zone. He's going to take this one out, of course. And he's going to take it to the left side, get it out to the 22, 23-yard line for a 24-yard return. So, 2nd and inches here. Here we go. Kenny Smith has some running room. He can do this. He can run. Gets 17 yards on that one. It's a first down. I like what I see right there. Let's see if we can keep the rushing attack up. Kenny Smith already with 34 yards in the first quarter. He's taking off again, another read option, and he's going to get another first down. And just got to keep them chains moving, you know what I mean? Sometimes that's all you got to do. 2nd and 2. Read option again. Kenny Smith just getting all sorts of yardage in this half, in this quarter. 6 yards on that one. He's already pushing 50 yards rushing almost. 44 to be exact. So 2nd and 8. Can we get another one here? We're going to hand it off to Kyle Maxwell. He's going to get a first down. Can he get it? Oh, man. He had the opportunity. There was a window of opportunity, but it just closed on him. So it's 3rd and 6. We have Harley in as a quarterback this time. We're going to hand it off Kyle Maxwell. Probably shouldn't have bounced it outside, so he just lost like 6 yards on that one. No biggie. Here comes the field goal unit. And it's now 3-0. Sorry, I just yawned a little bit. I have no idea why. Usually don't yawn in my videos. What the frick? I'm not even boring. I'm not even boring myself. It's just, I don't know, maybe I'm just tired. But anyway, on with the Texas State offense here. Sydney Harden gets a 14-yard gain right there. But bad news for us, Kenny Smith's out for the rest of the game. Well, looks like we have to do different things to complement the run game. Gates throws this one away, and we get the ball back with a 3-0 advantage. So we pretty much, our quarterback here in this situation could probably throw a little bit better, but we're in a deep hole on 3rd and forever, or 3rd and 10, we lose 8, so now it becomes 4th down. So offense didn't get anything done. Gates steps up, fires over the middle to Pickens, and Pickens now inside field goal range for Texas State, and that's a 1st down. The Bobcats are on the move here on 1st and 10. Let's see what we can do here to try and make a stop. Well, that's going to be in the first quarter, so no big deal right there. So 3-0 lead after 1. So 2nd and 3 here for Texas State. They like to run the pistol. They like to run the no huddle. They do things pretty well over there. Well, they're going to get pushed out of bounds right there for a 14-yard pickup from Sydney Harden. And 3rd and goal. Another pistol set. They run this literally every play. So they're trying to get this one in the end zone. It's almost intercepted by Kenny Bush. But, I mean, hey, we'll take it. Bend but don't break mentality. If we don't give up a touchdown, that's a good thing. So kicker's up, and it's good. So tied at 3 here. Low scoring affair here in the first half. So we got to get the offenses going here for us. But that certainly helps right there with Micah Holmes' catch. 14 yards right there. So later on, 3rd and 5. The running game has not been as effective today, which is kind of the reason why I've been passing a little bit more. Lorenzo Harrison, 14 yards on that one, another 1st down. You know, we can't complain when that kind of stuff happens. When the passing game gets going, it's kind of rare to see the run game not pick up the way it has been. Granted, it's been okay, but it hasn't been as spectacular. So I'm trying to get my receivers a little bit more involved. Yes, I've been running the same play over and over again, but it's been working. So here's Harley. Going to take off running this time. He has some speed, but he doesn't quite have the mental or the physical capacity to hold on to the ball as he fumbles, and Texas State recovers. So we had an opportunity lost to at least get a field goal. But we had the 1st down on that play, so who knows? We may have gotten a touchdown on that play, on that drive, if we would have kept the ball in our hands. But Texas State on the move. Let's see what they can do here. Tied at 3 here, nearing the end of the first half. Kind of surprising at this point to see this score. But right there, Colton Cook comes up with the deflection on 3rd down, and we get the ball. Well, they get the ball to start the second half, but we got one more opportunity here that we're going to try and pursue. We just got to get in field goal range. That's all that really matters at this point. Lorenzo Harrison got it, 1st down. But let's see here on 2nd and 4. Let's see what Harley can do. He's got the screen pass to James Morgan. He's going to try and bounce it to the outside. He gets the 1st down at least, so at least the clock stops. You know how the clock stops in college whenever you get a 1st down. So it's always a good thing to just stop the clock. And we have plenty of time to at least get one more play in before half. Get this one off Lorenzo Harrison. Another 1st, but we're not quite in field goal range, I don't think. But we're going to give it a shot. Our kicker doesn't have the greatest boot. So the kick is up, and it's short. So they're going to return this one. I don't think they're going to go very far. No, not at all. So don't even worry about it. Missed opportunity right there. We had a chance to try and take a lead twice, and it just did not pan out. So, yikes. Opportunities missed. It may come back to bite us because sometimes, like, the offenses may just come alive here in the second half. They just might. You never know. It's football. I mean, granted, the defenses have been playing good today. Got to give credit to the defenses from both teams. But we'll see how that lasts here in the second half. Seems like Texas State's starting to get their offense going here with Kyle Skinner's 19-yard reception. Another 1st down. So 5:24 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. They're going to do a read option here with Gates. And I didn't think he could run because he hasn't been doing it as much as he has been. So 77 yards for total rushing yards for Texas right there. But Steve Gates, only 4 carries for 11 yards. I didn't think he could run, but I guess he has the ability to. I guess a lot of college quarterbacks do these days. But right here, Michael Pickens, 1st touchdown of the game goes to Texas State. It's now 10-3 Texas State. So we got to come back somehow. Harley dropping back to pass. Has some time underneath to Mike Clark. Mike Clark can probably get the 1st down a little bit more. But, I mean, we're going to take this one step at a time, of course. So hand it off to Kyle Maxwell. He's looking left side. He has room to run, and he's going to break free, and he's going to find Painter. Touchdown, Arkansas State. 42 yards. It's now tied at 10. Just like that on one big run. So that's a big shift in momentum right there. 3rd and 12. Gates looks downfield. Left side. It's going to be caught by Manning in double coverage. Good throw by Colt Manning. Good catch by Colt Manning. Good throw by Steve Gates to get that first down and keep the drive alive. So again on 3rd down. I tried to go for the running back, but that wasn't really the smartest play right there. Steve Gates gets the first down. That's the beauty of option plays. You can't choose a player. You can't commit to one player because it's like they're going to make you pay, and yeah, stuff like that happens. So it's 17-10 Arkansas State. We're trying to defend that option play, but it's just, it's hard. You can't commit to one player, especially if it's 2-on-1, you know what I mean? So we're going to go for it on 4th down because I felt a little feisty and thought, hey, I could give this a shot. Deep downfield, Lorenzo Harrison, no. So that's going to be a turnover on downs. My bad for going for it on 4th. I probably should have punted, now that I think about it. Well, yeah, that's the obvious choice. But 3rd and 5, Gates looks left side, caught underneath Pickens. First down and more inside the 10. And a 19-yard reception right there. So 1st and goal again. Can Texas State increase their lead to 14? They're going to do a little read option here. Option play again. And man, these option plays just drive me nuts. Like when those kind of option plays, those ones that involve a pitch, not just a handoff or decide an option keep. So, no, man, those type of option plays, man, they drive me nuts. So Micah Holmes, we got to get back in this game somehow. We're down by 14 in the 4th quarter. We got to do something here to try and get back in the game here. Texas State's running the ball. They're doing whatever they want to us right now. We don't like that. So Harley gives us a good extra boost right there for the first down. 5 carries, 12 yards for him. He's gotten sacked quite a few times, so it kind of helps. It doesn't help his case out a lot when he doesn't have the rushing totals. But Chad Ford, another 14-yard play right there through the air. Like I said, we're playing a little bit more aggressive style today. We're not using the run game at all. Or we're not using it I'm not saying we're not using it at all. It's just that we got to get points in a hurry. And we do right there, thanks to Lorenzo Harrison's touchdown. So it's now 24-17. 1st and 10 for Texas State. They're pushing their offense, of course, because they like to run this no-huddle offense. So they're going underneath, and Harden just dropped the ball. So, yeah, good job. He had it right there wide open. He just dropped it. Good job. But 3rd and 9. They're going deep downfield, and it's intercepted by Colton Cook at the 10-yard line. Taking it out to the 30, to the 35, 40. Good field position for Arkansas State to get back in this ball game and tie it up possibly. 2nd and 10. Here we go. Harley dropping back the pass, scrambling to his right. Trying to find somebody open. He cannot. He's going to take off running. Steps out of bounds after picking up 12. Still 160 yards rushing for the team. I cannot complain about that. You know, the rushing totals have been there, just not as high as what you guys have been seeing. So we get this one off to Micah Holmes, and a first down has been picked up for a 14-yarder. And we're getting closer to tying this game up, man. I'm feeling it. The offense is coming alive here in the 4th quarter. So, again, hand it off to Kyle Maxwell. First down. 6 yards. That's all we need. He's got 87 yards carrying, 87 yards rushing on the day. Like I said, having a pretty good game, just not getting the rushing totals he needs. He hasn't been getting the carries that he usually gets. But Michael Lear, 21 yards, first down, and goal. 2nd and goal. Handed it off, toss left to Kyle Maxwell. He's got the speed, gets it in the end zone, tied up at 24. Let's see if we can at least hold him here and get one more opportunity. Gates on the screen pass, gets the completion, breaking tackles left and right, and it looks like we make a stop. But Texas State, they like to run their no huddle. They really do. So let's see if we can maintain it. That's the problem. We got to focus on maintaining this kind of consistency on defense. Granted, it's only 24-24. I mean, the defenses have played a little bit better in this game, but not on that play specifically. Big play right there to get him in field goal range. 3rd and 8 here from the 29-yard line. Here's Gage dropping back to pass. Trying to take off running, and he's going to get a couple of yards, but not quite enough for the first. So 4th and 2. We call a timeout here to stop the clock so we can give ourselves one opportunity in case he makes it. But if he misses, we're still going to take the opportunity. But the kick is up, and it's good. So it's 27-24, 30 seconds left. Harley dropping back. Looks deep downfield, caught by Mike Clark down to the 41-yard line. And we got to hurry it up. We got to go right now. Gotta go right now. Gotta go. We got to pick up the pace and get a first down, get in field goal range, and try and tie this game at least. Over the middle, somehow caught by Blake Douglas in double coverage. Oh, my Lord. So we end up making the field goal, tying the game up at 27. Here comes overtime. Kyle Maxwell off to start it off, gets the first down, 14 yards. That pushes him over 100 yards on the day. And 22 carries for 106 yards. That's a good number right there for Kyle Maxwell. So 1st and 10, we do get a touchdown out of that, making it 34-27. So they're going underneath and gets it off to Alex Turner for a 19-yard pickup. And it's now 1st and goal. So let's see if Texas State can tie up this game or not. This game has been so back and forth. It's been so awkward. But you know what? They get a touchdown right there to make it 34-all. And then they start off the ball to start of 2nd overtime, the double overtime. In double overtime, though, they're looking for the screen pass. I'm right there to stop it. And it's borderline pass interference, but they never called anyway. So I kind of just cheesed the game a little. So here comes a field goal attempt from the Texas State kicker. He gets it up, and it's good. 37-34. So now we have 3rd and 1. Looking like we can possibly get field goal as well, but we just get enough for the first down from James Morgan on that handoff. So everything's good right now, right? So 2nd and 10. We got an opportunity here to win the game. Harley looks like right side, caught by Lorenzo, and it's down to the 2 for a 1st and goal. Let's see if we can finally push this one in, end the game for good. Hand up, it's a read option. Can he get it in? Yes, he can! And Arkansas State wins the game. Final score, 40-37. Almost got the upset, but Joe Harley wins player of the game. 284 yards passing, 20 of 33 passing. He did a pretty good job today, man. I'm proud of this backup for doing what he did. That was a very heroic effort to try and save Arkansas State from what could have been doom for losing to a sub-500 team at home. So we avoided danger. We stay undefeated, and we're now 9-0. So we got a few games left here in the season. We still have to take on Appalachian State at some point in the season. I'm not looking forward to that, really, because they're really good. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys enjoyed, drop a like. And if you're new to the channel at all, hit that subscribe button down below for more content. You guys, we reached 9,000 subscribers last night, and I could not be happier. You guys are awesome. Until then, my name is Sin with Vengeance, and I'm out. Peace.